Hi Crossover family, I am Nisse and Montoya, and we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how through our faithful giving and tithe, God has just blessed us abundantly. You don't see the Montoya portion here today because he is on a missions trip in Bolivia, and we wanted to share that story with you a little bit and just share how God has done amazing things because we believe that we've been faithful in tithing to what God is doing here at Crossover. My husband received a phone call from his boss a couple weeks ago with an opportunity to go on a missions trip to Bolivia for a week where they build churches. And what a better way to celebrate God by building another ministry and helping that grow. We only had a matter of hours to make the decision. My husband called me at 10 a.m. and said, "What should I do?" And of course, I'm not going to say no, but we didn't have the opportunity to talk about it really or pray about it for our family. So we decided he would go and pray while he's working, I would pray while I was working, and we would talk again by lunchtime. Lunchtime comes and we decided, yes, we're going to be obedient to what God has called him to do, and we're going to send him. We had to pay a portion of the trip at the time, and his company would pay the other portion. So we decided we're going to make it happen, and we had some savings. So that's what we were going to do. He had to notify his boss by 3:30 p.m. that afternoon. When they had the conversation and he confirmed that he was going, his boss said, "Good, I'm glad to hear that. We've been praying and we felt that God wanted us to cover the whole trip for you. And we're also going to pay you the week that you were away from work." How amazing. That's something that we can only explain through God and his mighty work. So another way that God has truly blessed us is in the past 4 years, my husband hasn't received a pay increase. Yet our family has grown. We have 3 kids and bills and 2 cars and everything that goes along with having a family, yet his income hasn't increased at all. A year and a half ago, I decided to take a job where I was taking a $13,000 pay cut. And you know that that's not something that people typically do, but it afforded me an opportunity to be here with you guys every Sunday. It was a Monday through Friday job, and that was worth taking the pay cut of $13,000 because we knew that that is what God wanted us to do, and he would take care of us. And he has in such amazing ways through this missions trip in Bolivia, through providing for our family when we didn't know where food was going to come from, where we didn't know where bills were going to be paid, and yet God provided people. He multiplied our money in ways that we can't explain except for through what God has done through our lives. So we just want to encourage you to take that leap of faith. Let God use you. Let God work through your lives. Let him show you how mighty and great he is. And just multiply what he has given you. Let him multiply your family. Let him multiply your friends. Let him multiply the ministry that he's called for you. Let him multiply your finances and trust that he will take care of everything that you need. We love you and can't wait to hear the stories.